And we're on and we're back. Welcome to my home, to my kitchen, and to my heart. This is Fats Where the Flavor's At. Special show today. I need to give a shout out to a very, very dear friend, a kid that I grew up with in high school, who I've watched him grow along with me, grow old, that is. Both of us at 60 years old and feeling every bit of it. But Mike, Butterfly Mike, as he's known in Dundalk, Maryland, went to and found me this very sharp Baltimore Ravens jacket. Now, given the way they played last Sunday, I don't know that I really should be wearing it. All right, I was there. I watched that massacre. Those Bengals look pretty good. But, you know, here, look, check it out. Baltimore Ravens. Go Ravens. Mike DeWitt, Dundalk, Maryland. Butterfly Mike, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for this jacket. In your honor today, and for all of those, my Maryland wife, my Maryland friends, my family in Maryland, and everyone for that matter, we're making Maryland-style cream of crab soup. All right. Now, I gotta tell you, I've Googled and looked for recipes for cream of crab. I've looked at various places. It amazes me how none of them, and I have expounded on this and went on and on and on about how important stock is, but not one of them showed a recipe with a true blue crab stock. So what did I do? I said, listen, I know stock is the absolute core of any good sauce or soup. I went out and bought 24 Maryland blue crabs. I brought them here. I chopped them up. I made a very concentrated stock. I've got some of that here. I've got some of the bechamel that we made in the last 2 episodes ago. I have heavy cream. I have some chopped chives to finish the bowl. I have some jumbo lump crab meat, and I have a little bit of butter. I have more crab meat in case I need it. I have the absolute essential to anything cooked Maryland. Believe it or not, I have a Maryland guy here who's allergic to this. Wasn't always, but he is now, so he's out on this dish. But Old Bay seasoning. If you grew up or knew anything about anything to do with Maryland, and you ate food from Maryland, Old Bay somewhere. They even make potato chips covered in Old Bay seasoning. My wife loves it. And then I have a little minced shallot and a little minced celery. So let's start. So I've got a little butter going in here already. I'm going to turn the heat up. All right. We're going to throw in a little shallot. Not too much. We're going to throw in a little minced celery. We're gonna get that going. And we're just gonna soften these lovely little aromatics. They just add a little something extra to the flavor of the eventual soup. I'm gonna grab this bottle of Pinot Grigio. I'm gonna 3, 2, 1. Just throw a little drop of that in there. We'll nice. Let that cook down. Get the alcohol out of there. Because don't worry, we have plenty of alcohol to drink. Louis, you can help me out on this one? What would I do without you? How do I do this when you're not here, huh? It only takes about a minute to cook the alcohol out. I've got my bechamel from a couple episodes ago. And I'm going to add that in here. So this is a wonderful thickening agent, a very good base for the soup. I'll pick up those butter and shallot and celery flavors. Incorporate that in nicely. All right. I've got my blue crab stock, about 1.5 cups worth. I'm going to go ahead and throw that in there. And again, I don't know how anyone makes any flavored soup without the flavor of the center or star of the plate in it. So, again, we're going to work that in. Mix that nice. Yeah, it's going to look a little ugly at first until it starts to boil up, and everything will come together nice. Mikey, this one's for you, buddy. And again, thank you so much for the jacket. I do have a hat as well, but my hair. I can't mess my hair with a hat. So I apologize, Mike. The hat is beautiful. I just can't. It's all I got going, really. When you look at it, at the end of the day, that's my famous saying. I got great feet, great hair. Everything in the middle is an absolute disaster. What are you gonna do? Thankfully, my children and my wife love me, and most of my dogs. All right, so we're gonna let that cook down. I'm gonna go ahead and even add a little bit of heavy cream. Not too much, about a half a cup. All right, and this is basically, I'm gonna let this cook down and reduce and thicken just a bit. And to be honest with you, that might be all you need to do to make a good Maryland cream and crab soup, because the flavors are there, all worked in. But we're gonna jazz it up just a bit. We're gonna make it just a little bit more special, and a little bit more crabby, and a little bit more representative of the great state of Maryland, the great city of Baltimore, the great county of Baltimore, and the wonderful little town in Baltimore County known as Dundalk, where my friend Butterfly Mike lives. Come back in a little while. We'll let this thicken. We'll see you in about 5-10 minutes. Thanks. All right, we're back. As you can see, our soup is reduced. It's thickened all on its own. The heavy cream, the bechamel, the crab stock, butter, the shallot, celery, a little bit of Old Bay. Time to put one of the most important elements, the crab meat itself. Thank you, Fish Peddler East, for this wonderful jumbo lump crab meat. I actually put a little bit of that in along with some regular lump crab meat. We'll work that in nicely. We're gonna dress the bowls real quickly. Put in a couple of nice big jumbo lumps. That in the bowl. Beautiful crab meat. Thank you again. I'll give this one last stir. Put that over here. I grab a ladle. There. A little bit of soup there. Soup there. This looks a little lonely here. I've got a little something. All right, I've got some fresh chopped chives. Just sprinkle a little on top. And again, very important, very necessary. Sprinkle of Old Bay. Sorry, Drew. Sorry, Drew. All right. And there you have your Maryland cream of crab soup. Once again, Mikey, Butterfly Mike, thank you. This is in your honor. Lily?
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, spoon. Second spoon.
He can have the spoon. Just skip it.
Insane. Oh my God.
Hope you like it.
Thank you.
And again, the very important aspect is making soup with the stock. I mean, I keep telling you with everything that I make for you, whether it's a sauce or a soup, the stock. Make a stock. It's not that hard. Bones, shells, whatever you've got. Cook it down, reduce, let it intensify, reduce it again. You can start with a gallon of stock, reduce it down to a pint, intensify. Then you can always stretch it and use it any way you want. But
don't do it, Drew.
Stock is the key to any wonderful soup. We're about to have something very special on our show today. Drew is going to have a reaction, an allergic reaction to the Old Bay. I've got plenty of Benadryl in the house. I'm not a doctor, but I do have Benadryl and a lot of other fun drugs here in the house.
Wow.
So,
This is incredible.
is it good?
Yes.
This is insane. Okay?
I've heard that word a
It
couple
is
times.
so
I'm loving
delicious.
it. Thank you.
Insane.
I'm fighting through the anaphylactic shock right now. but I'm loving it. This is outrageous.
Thank you, brother. Fun to make. Well, yeah, it's not a heavy soup. No, even though it's a cream soup.
God.
Yeah, that's what we go for. And again, you know, and the stock. That stock helps thin out the cream and the bechamel a little bit, but it doesn't sacrifice anything for flavor. Sorry, camera. I got a couple of dogs, Louie and Buddy, going at it, having some fun. Can you please control?
Louie. Louie.
So anyway, let's just wrap this one up. Butterfly Mike, thank you again for the jacket and the hat. Sorry I didn't wear the hat again. I can't mess my hair. Cream of crab soup. Any soup you make, again, make with a good stock. Use quality ingredients. You'll be very pleased with the final result. I hope you have fun making it. I certainly did, and I'm even more happy about the reaction I got here today. We will see you next week. Until then, our glasses are raised. Our gratitude is overwhelming and just pouring out to all of you watching out there. Thank you so much. God bless you all. The name of the show for everyone who's watching is called
That's where the flavor's
That's
at.
where the flavor's at. Don't you forget it. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Ciao.